Hello, I am Bria Oswell. I'm 20. A little bit about me, I did just get engaged to my high school sweetheart. We've been together for about 4 years now. We're getting married next year in May. Um, I love music. I love crafting. If you can see this blanket behind me, I made that. Um, all around, I just like artsy kind of things. I am a dog mom. I have my lovely baby that is my whole world. His name is Bo. He's a German Shepherd mix. Something that I say that I would want to learn in this class is what kind of marketing is the best for all different scenarios. I do have a Scentsy business that I just started in June, and so far I have just fallen in love with marketing, and it seems to be something that I'm really curious about. So basically that's why I took this class, just to kind of feel around that area and see if it is something that I would be interested in. So basically another reason was I just wanted to learn all the different ways to market to different people, different age groups. I mean, me with Scentsy, I usually am trying to get anyone from college age up, but even so, there's still stuff for kids and stuff. So I would like to know what best marketing tools would be best for each individual unit, I guess to say, and basically how to be the most successful with what I've got. And then for characteristics of salespeople, a good one I would say is someone who's not shoving stuff down your throat. And I don't say that like don't send messages to people, that's not what I mean. But I've had people in the past that send me like 3 messages a day just to tell me to try their products or ask if I'm interested, and that's just way too much. Way too much. And so to me, that's a big turnoff, is when someone's shoving it right down my throat. So I would say a good characteristic of a salesperson is someone who's not doing that and who's reaching out when they see fit instead of throwing it down your throat. And if you say no, taking no as an answer. You kind of get what I'm saying there. And I think the best way to go about that is basically posting on social media. Social media is such an awesome marketing platform that I think that it's awesome to just put your stuff out there and just see who's interested. And so I would say putting stuff on social media, sending messages maybe once or twice a month, doing check-ins, asking if they have any questions, being forward but not to a point where they're detested by you. So I think that's what I'm trying to say there. If I think back in my brain about a reputation of a salesperson, to me personally, it's a bad one. I remember as a kid growing up, I know I'm only 20, I'm still kind of a kid, but growing up, I remember when my mom would say, there's a salesperson at the door, I'd be like, oh my gosh, really? And I'd feed off her energy, because she would go to the door and be like, no thank you. And then they would continue to be like, oh, well, what do you use now? What do you want? What kind of money do you want to pay? Blah, blah, blah. And she'd be like, no, thank you. I'm really happy. Well, what do you pay right now? We can help you with that, and blah, blah, blah. And she would get so frustrated. And it was like, because they were standing at your door and they were refusing to leave. They just wanted to be in your face and tell you they could do better. And so growing up, I think that shaped me into today. Now that when I think salesperson, I don't think of somebody who sells stuff online or anything like that. I personally think of the door-to-door salesperson, and it's not a good reputation. And it would be really amazing to get that changed, because that is not a good thing for people like us to go around and be like, we're a salesperson, and they're like, ugh, please no. So I think that would be really awesome to continue to morph into something that people like instead of not. I think the difference between sales and other jobs, so basically, I'm going to talk about the difference between sales and the food industry. I know, completely different, but for sales, I love it because you can talk to people and tell them about your products, but if they don't like it, it's fine. Like, it's fine. You told them if they want it in the future, they can reach out to you. But in like the food market, if I'm just gonna tell you a little story. I worked at a Dairy Queen when I was younger, and this lady came through, ordered some tacos, and we gave her her tacos and she didn't like them, or there wasn't something on there, I don't really remember, but she sat at the drive-through window, and so I opened it and I was like, hey, is there anything I can help you with? Like, do you need any other salsa? Do you need any of this? And she threw the tacos in my face and told me that they sucked and that she would never be back. I'm sorry, but in sales, no one can do that. No one's gonna throw tacos in your face, and if they do, you're doing something wrong. So I think it's just like, it's just basically you can be you. Instead of, like in sales, I can send a message to someone and be like, what's up, girl? Like, I've got this cool product that I'm trying to sell, and would you be interested if I tell you a little bit about it, blah, blah, blah. But at Dairy Queen or like any other food industry, I'm not gonna get on the intercom and be like, what's up, girl? What can I get for you? Like, that's just, it's completely different. You can be you can put your own little touches there. You can basically just be individual. Like, you can set yourself apart rather than falling into line with everything else and what everybody else wants you to be. So that's what I think, and that's a little bit about me. And I'm so excited to continue in this class and be able to learn everything there is to know. I'm so excited to get to know everybody, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.